So here we are. There's two people with exploding hair, and there's one lady with dry hair in here at the Summer Breeze Festival and the rainy day. It's a Friday. Thank you very much, you guys, for stopping by. And
thank you.
It's been a long time that we met each other and talked to each other.
Yeah, well, this morning still.
Actually, that's true. A lot of stuff has happened the past 2.5 years. How did Within Temptation survive all this? Yeah, now when you think about it, now that it all started again.
Well, there was a lot of writing and stuff, of course, and doing this virtual show and stuff like that. So a lot of small things going on all the time to fight boredom, pretty much.
Yeah. It was the best way to fight boredom, actually.
Yeah.
The virtual show wasn't really small.
No, it was huge and took us months to prepare, actually. So it was a big project, and although it didn't seem like we were doing a lot, well, actually we did release 3 songs, up to now 4 songs.
Yeah.
So in 2.5 years, 4 songs is pretty a lot, actually, including recording and producing it, writing it, and
singing it.
Yeah, singing it.
Singing it, yeah.
Okay.
Playing,
drumming it,
etc. Yeah.
Is that a possible way for you guys in the future, not to go head straight for a whole record anymore, and just to put out a single once at a time?
Well, actually, we like this way because it's like you keep the attention of the media a little bit more longer. Well, when you release an album, it's like one moment, everything at the same time, you go crazy with the amount of interviews you have to do. And now it's like you can, it's more compact and still you get a lot of exposure. I think for us it has done a lot of good.
Yeah, it is a good way to do it. It's I think that's also a way that more and more bands are doing it nowadays. And then of course you release an album eventually.
You do.
When you already released 5 or 6 songs as singles.
Yeah, it's funny because I know that I think I bought some merch of those singles, but there wasn't a chance to buy a physical product, right?
No.
Exactly.
Well, there is now from Don't Pray For Me, there's a vinyl out actually. Oh.
You can share.
Oh, yeah, sure.
Whatever.
No, actually for the last single we actually did like a vinyl.
Right.
And I think that's pretty cool because I'm a vinyl girl. I like it.
Yeah, I love vinyl.
Of
course, but you have to, at my age now, when you're
my age too.
At that over 40, then you just start liking vinyls again.
Yeah,
so
totally.
That's what I did.
Yeah.
I never stopped loving them, but it's okay. That's how old I am. You guys, you played a string of festivals now. You're probably almost next to last now.
Yeah.
How was it? How was it to get back out there again? Was it different? Did it feel differently?
It felt different. It was so much fun, and constantly I walk around, being reminded of how lucky I am to be able to do this, because now you really realize that you can't take it for granted at all, and it's just so much fun. I think for me, it's been the most fun festival run I've done.
Did you have fun as well, Sharon?
Yes, I did actually. It's the same with, like he said, it's like you value it more than before, even though you already valued it, but now it's more not taking it for granted. Like you said, it's that simple.
Sorry. You guys finally and eventually will have the big tour coming up with a band that some Germans would still say Evanescence, but it's called Evanescence. When this band came up, the first thing was like, how do you pronounce this? Evanescence? What? Huh?
I think when they just came out with the first album, I think everybody was asking that, like, how do you pronounce this? I don't know. It can be so many ways.
I still can't spell it.
No?
No.
Yeah.
When I put it in Google or something, it's like...
It's the band with the other girl. So, you had to postpone this show and this tour so many times. Do you start rethinking stuff with the production? We go like, no, we're not going to do this. Well, we should have done 3 years. No, we got to change this whole. Do you do this?
Actually we do, because we had new songs again, of course, and also we had more time to think about the show.
Yeah.
So yeah, we did.
What can we expect now?
Well, it's gonna be just. I think both bands have realized that we can even do it even better than we thought we can. So we had just more time to figure out how to do it. We had 2 years to think about it. So every time we tweaked a little bit more. But we're gonna keep it a surprise. I'm sorry.
Thank you.
Yeah. You just have to come. Sorry. Come and watch us. Yeah, exactly.
Well, it's been sold out most of the times, right? Most of the venues are sold out.
Yes, they are. Yeah, most of are almost.
Yes.
Now, have you guys, in 2 years' time, figured out who's going to be headlining this stuff?
Well, we're doing it, swapping it almost every night. It's like, yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah, that's why it's called a 2-time headline tour.
Yeah, that's true. What's going to happen next? What's going to happen next year for Within Temptation? I mean, the bands at your stage and your level, you probably have a 5-year plan.
Nope. No.
Well, next year, we keep on working on material and stuff, so maybe an album will come, hopefully. And what else?
Well,
Touring.
yeah, touring, festivals, more festivals are we're getting asked for that now at the moment. And of course, like you said, like an album, but we don't know exact date, but we're gonna release an album somewhere next year. But we still have to write some new songs, because everything was written in the moment and released immediately, so we don't have any backup. Just some ideas still. Yeah. That's the bad thing about releasing everything as a single. So, but yeah, we have to write and produce some extra stuff.
Are you gonna re-record the older singles, or are you just gonna put them out there on the album like they were when they came out? Oh, it's 2 years old, you know?
Maybe, yeah, that's really old. Can't do that. They sound so 2021.
It's embarrassing.
It's embarrassing. Why are people doing that?
Sorry, I'm never gonna ask you again.
No, maybe, I don't know. If it doesn't sound as a whole, we might do it. Otherwise, but I think they have a lot of overlap. They have a lot of similarities in the lyrics anyway, and sounds in a way as well. But you don't think so?
We talk about this privately, it's all good.
You planted a little seed here that's gonna, maybe it's not good. Maybe we should.
Yeah, he thinks it's not good.
Now, when you start writing new music now, would it still be reflective of those past 2 years, or is this something where you go like, no, this is gone, you know, we're looking forward and the whole thing started up again? Would it be more optimistic?
No, I think it's a process. I think what I see now is that this first song, really, all the songs are actually connected to each other, because we are very much involved with the same kind of themes and looking for the same kind of energy. And I think they have an overlap in that. They all have a very different face, but still are very outspoken, and they're connected somehow. So it's for me, it's a very obvious way of how they sound. Yeah, but you never know. You know, it's Within Temptation, so we can decide tomorrow that we're going to do it different anyways, or I don't know. We'll see.
Yeah.
Yeah, clear answer, right?
Good.
We don't know.
That's my usual answer as well. No more further questions, Jonna.
No, okay.
We're done.